Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to episode 8 of this Let's Play project Zomboid. Now, as you see, I haven't actually loaded the game just yet. In fact, this window is looking a little wrong. There we go, better. Mostly because I had a running series of really annoying major hiccups yesterday. Namely, I recorded about 2 hours of footage, and none of it came out. For varying reasons. Like I said before, I'm using a different recording software for Project Zomboid than I usually do, and there isn't actually an indication of whether it's recording or not. So the first hour or so I recorded, I got the audio but no actual video, and in that time, the character Mordred died. He was bitten, it was inevitable, there's a 96% chance of dying when you are bitten. I'm just going to turn off Google thingy. Go away. There is a 96% chance of dying when you are bitten. He did survive for another 2 days, I want to say, and we were basically just eating massive amounts of food trying to keep his health up, but ultimately it was a lost battle. He was dead. He was dead man walking. We didn't do very much more just because we were trying to keep exertion to an absolute minimum, and we slept a lot. It was a little dull, but it was a valiant fight. It was a very, very valiant fight. So that was done. I then started a new game with a guy called Clausewitz, based on the character from the Mettenheim-style playthrough of Prophecy of Pendor. For those of you who have been watching that, it's kind of interesting. And Klaus is doing pretty well, actually. He seems to be in a unbelievably redneck part of the United States, and he's already found like 2 shotguns, a hunting rifle, and about 4 pistols. I think I did about half an hour of footage for that. Yeah, I think so. So I have already recorded 1 episode for that. Unfortunately, because of the recording issues, and this is where I thought I was recording, but I wasn't. I'd press the hotkey, then I pressed the hotkey again, it turned off, and then I pressed it again, it turned on, except I didn't really press it, so nothing actually happened. So I have about 2 minutes of me looking at menu screens, like this one, where nothing's happened on there. But I'm really enjoying that game, so we are going to continue it anyway. But I thought I would show you how that character was built. So it was a custom sandbox, as we have been doing. The setup was very, very similar to previous. So we've gone into advanced, we've changed the population start multiplier to 0.75, peak to 2, peak population at day 40. Everything else has remained the same, and we are playing from day 1. Start day 1, rather than 4 or 5, which I think the previous Mordred was doing. And in that one, you will have remembered that the electricity shut off. It was actually 15 days. I think I survived. No, it was 14 days. I survived for 16 days total. So that means the electricity shut off just over 2 weeks into the game. And considering the electricity shut off is between 0 and 2 months, we got unbelievably unlucky with that, I think. I mean, it was good that it wasn't the water, but yeah, that was really bad. I was not expecting the electricity to go off quite so soon. But unfortunately it did. So maybe I should have been playing like that setting, just to give ourselves a little bit of leeway. But anyway, we are now playing with Clausewitz, and Klaus is built, I'm just going to click through this, very, very simply. There is actually a profession here which suited Klaus perfectly. Lumberjack. Basically, the axeman skill here is better at chopping trees / horses, and he has a faster axe swing / sword swing. So I think that will suit him really, really well. He also gets a bonus to experience with blade accuracy. So he'll level up with bladed weapons more quickly, and I just think that suits him really, really strongly. We've not taken any negative traits or positive traits. I just couldn't see any of these negatives really suiting him. A couple of these positives, like Brave, would have been really good, but we've already on 0, so we've just gone flat out lumberjack with axeman, and that is what Klaus is. So I'm just going to pause here. I'm going to load the game, and I will see you there, and I'll basically explain the stuff that we've done so far. Like I said, we have lost 1 episode, but this level is just so strong that I kind of want to stick with it. So I will see you. And here we are. We are back. So in this game, we actually started a little bit north of the safe hold where Mordred Viking hold up in, and we are currently, you may recognize it, in the one with the fence around it. So that is what we have taken as our stronghold. And right here in the door, right there, was a corpse. This corpse. And on it was 2 pistols, 2 shotguns, a hunting rifle, and a bunch of ammunition. It's like an amazing find. So we have a little cabinet in there just loaded with guns and stuff. And we've searched most of these nearby houses for food supplies and the like, so we have a bit of survival stuff now. And in this one, and was it this one? Yeah, I think there was a corpse in here. I can actually show you. Basically, it was this guy standing in front of this boarded door, which also had more guns and more ammunition. And inside this bathroom was a zombie, so we busted the window, zombie climbed out, we killed it, boom, dead. So we have loads of guns, so we could actually do some gun stuff, though I have not done so yet. Our weapons are actually kind of poor. We are currently just using a rolling pin. We were running around for a while with a pool cue, I think it was. The other thing we've done is try to get into this base over here. However, too many zombies. I got in, I busted a few zombies, I actually managed to run in, open one of the doors, and then another 4 or 5 zombies came out of the opened self-storage door, so we withdrew from there, and that is probably what I'm going to continue to try to get into. Now, you'll see over here, is another dead body. That is not a zombie, that is just a regular dead person. And on it was another gun with ammunition. So you can kind of see how this has gone. I really wish I had footage of this because it was bloody hilarious. But anyway, that is where we have got to. Now it is raining and I'm getting a bit wet, so we are going to run back to our house and we're going to rest. Now the goal of going to the warehouse and stuff is I really want to find an axe. Obviously I'm a lumberjack, so I'm pretty good with axes and I kind of want the bladed weapon. But the other reason is because I want to start really fortifying this place. We haven't done much of the construction in this game yet, and I'm kind of eager to get stuck in on it so we can block up more of this, put a proper door there, that type of thing, maybe get a farm going. And that's basically where I wanted to take this playthrough. What's this? We're drowsy, we're getting a bit peckish, and yeah, we're damp. Damp is fine, damp we can recover from. Right, and I think I've already moved everything. So in our storage here, you can see I've got a couple of things already. We have a whole ton of books. This isn't nearly all the books we have. We've looted a bunch of food, which we've stuck in here. We've got some pizza, which is always a good thing. A couple more items. Here we go, and then a whole ton of books, including Carpentry for Beginners, so we will be reading that. In fact, we could do so right now. Do we have... No, we had 2 of those. Do we have Cooking for Beginners, by any chance? No, not both. One. We have Advanced Cooking. I know there's 2 shelves I've been using. Farming. And I think over here was another shelf. Yep. Carpentry for Intermediates. Alright, so let's start reading this. We'll just read for an hour or 2, I guess. I'm surprised it's not too dark to read. Where is the light switch? There it is. So we've blocked all the windows and blinds and stuff, so I'm just going around turning on all the lights so we can actually see everything we are doing. And this is our main bedroom over here. And the reason I chose this room is because there are actually 3 exits. You have one here into the bathroom and out. You have one door here into the hallway and out, and then you have the window if you need the last resort. That's turning off. Turn on. There we go. And now we have everything. I think this is our first night, maybe our second night. No, this is our second night, I'm fairly sure. So we're just going to sleep here. No, not yet. Too early. Keep reading. We'll just turn up the speed for a bit. We'll read until about midnight, I think. We'll have something to eat in the morning. There we go, midnight. Let's have a sleep. Get up at 9 AM. Yes, yeah, sounds fine. We're going to be very hungry, but we're not wounded in any way, so hunger isn't necessarily a bad thing. Right, do we have any fruit? Having learnt from previous sessions, you kind of want to eat the fruit first. You could have some of the orange soda, so that actually seemed to last fairly well. Yogurt, zucchini. Zucchini I think you can add. Strawberries, we can eat those. Yeah, we're still hungry, I'm not surprised. Okay, I think it might be time to start cooking some stuff up. And this is a much smaller kitchen, so hopefully we can actually reach everything around us. So we'll just turn around. Oh, we have no cooking stuff? Oh, here we do. Frying pan. Cooking pot. Oh yeah, we found a video game. I don't know if computers are actually a thing in this, but I'd like to think they are. That was not the right place. I was meant to go in there. Right. And we do need to sort out the inventory. That is something I will probably do off screen. Cooking. Really? Nothing? For Pete's sake. Oh yeah, I need to add water to that. So in here we will fill stuff up with water. Hopefully the water hasn't been turned off yet. I think I interrupted the filling the bottle there. No, I didn't. Okay, and now let's try that again, shall we? There we go. We can do some pasta. We can do some soup or stew. I think we'll do a stew. There's more stuff that can go into it. So we are going to add some bacon. And we're going to add some cabbage. Corn. Eggplant. I guess a zucchini. This is going to be a pretty hench stew. Okay, I think that will do. So we're going to turn on the stove. 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 No, don't. Okay, this is annoying. Why can't I select the stove? Can I do it from here? Nope. Don't tell me I can't use this stove. Yeah, getting bored. We'll go out in a bit. We definitely have electricity still because the lights are on. So why can I not select the stove? How is that a drink? Right, let's move away and then move close again. We'll use next door stove. Pretty sure they have a stove in here. So I was actually somewhat tempted to use this house Why can't I turn the stoves on? What the hell? Is like the gas being turned off or something? Yeah, still light in the house, so we've definitely got power still. Oh no, we don't. Power's gone. We're 2 days in. Are you kidding? 3 days in. The power's gone off already. For Pete's sake. Alright. This is getting beyond a joke. My luck in these games. Man, it sucks. Okay, in that case, we need to go and get some sticks and stuff so we can make a fire. And start cooking that way. That means I can't store any food again. Oh, for goodness sake. Really? Wait, why is contextual thing just not working? I'm still only hungry, not very hungry, but still. I'm literally 3 days into this game, and the electricity has already gone out. Or is it just because I haven't been paying my power bill because I turned on all my lights? Oh, carrying a cabbage. Oh well. I can't believe that. That's ridiculous. In the future, I'm definitely going to play with the 2 to 6 months electricity and water then. This is silly. 3 days. Because I'm fairly sure in the past there was a way of continuing a game in a world in which your previous survivors were. I'm sure I've seen that, and I think that is how it used to work, but I don't see a way of doing that anymore. So this is definitely a new game. Like all the houses were completely reset. I actually went into the house which was the former hideout, kind of expecting to see a zombie Mordred. There was no zombie Mordred. It was just completely redone. There were no barricades on the windows or anything like that anymore. So yeah, I don't know how you do that. 3 days. 3 freaking days. Don't think I have a book for foraging, do I? Fairly sure I don't. Can I equip that in both hands? No. It's just taking a while. Am I getting tired? Yeah, tired and hungry. I'm not surprised. Just trying to find some wood and stuff to burn. Now I don't have any of my foraging skills, so this might take something somewhat longer. Yeah, you can make tents, can't you? Sturdy sticks. I haven't seen any sturdy sticks before. I don't know how much space you need to leave between forages. Haven't quite worked that one out yet. 3 days. I'm really ticked off about that. 3 freaking days. I don't think I have that much canned goods yet either. Okay, now we're getting very hungry and we are very tired. Well, we're tired. We're not very tired. I wonder if you get like more successful foragers the further away from town you are. So we're not getting anything. Getting any skills at least. We have a bit of sprinting. Yeah, we should be doing some carpentry, seeing as we have a multiplier. Foraging. 3 experience so far. And some unknown berries. Okay, we are now very tired. Foraging it takes up way too much energy. Alright, now we're just hungry. Berries are actually pretty good for hunger, I've noticed. They're not too hard to find, especially once you actually have a bit more foraging skill than I currently do. Still didn't find enough wood supplies to actually cook any of my food. 3 days. Alright, so what is perishable here? We should probably make us like stir fry or something with the other goods. When they're combined, they do seem to last a bit longer. I could add more stuff to that stew, but I don't think I want to. Just make a stir fry. That one. Eggplant and cabbage. We'll put these in the fridge and kind of hope that they keep a bit, though I somewhat doubt that they will. Alright, sleep for a bit of time. And then we'll start foraging again, I think. Although it is 3 in the morning now. Right, what food do we have? What can I eat? That's some of the orange soda. That's probably going to go off eventually. One whole thing of orange soda introduces us to hungry. Have another one. And that gives us the empty bottles, which we can then fill with water and store them away. Because if our electricity's gone off after 3 days, then we probably have about 6 before the water goes off. I've totally made that up, but knowing my luck, it's on again. Power's on again. Why? What the hell is going on? The freezer isn't. Or is it just because it's cold because it's night time? Yeah, it must be. Oh, that's interesting. Take the sugar out and put that somewhere else. And we'll store water in here. We'll put the sugar in there. In fact, we could sort out our... Oh, we have another cooking pot. Supplies now. Probably should. Let's fill the cooking pot with water. And then make another meal. Let's prepare pasta. I know there was. Steak and rice and pickles. And mayonnaise. We'll leave the cheese. Processed cheese should last a while. It's definitely behaving really weirdly. I'm going to restart the game just to see if this is a... And we're back. We can still apparently drink from the cooker. See, it's still light. There are lights on in the house. Otherwise it would be pitch black. If I go to here and turn this off. Well, how am I able to see? Oh, it's 6 AM. That's probably how. But still. Man. Irritating. Alright. Oh, we're still really hungry. Hopefully we'll find some berries. So we kind of went foraging in this direction last time, so we're going to go this way this time. See if that makes a difference. There we go, some berries. We're down to just peckish. Good. Still need to find sticks though. It's sticks that I'm really after. Like, what do we actually need for this campfire? Logs. Okay, so we need a stone axe, which is tree branch and chip stone plus some sheets, which we can get easily enough. We'll make the axe, and we can use the axe to cut down trees, and then use those to... Okay, we have the stone. We can actually make our axe now. See, we're getting a decent number of berries out of this. And you as well. Maybe we shouldn't be using the berries though, because well, we haven't been able to cook any of our stuff. Right, I need to find a shirt to tear up into little pieces. So let's go and find a dead zombie and grab their shirt and then tear it up. Alright, vest. Yeah, I'm currently going around topless because it's so hot in mid-July in Kentucky. You really rapidly overheat otherwise. I should be able... That's a stone hammer. Oh, I need a chipped stone. Can I chip a stone? No, apparently not. Alright, back to the craft, back to the foraging then. And the reason there are not many zombies around here is because I actually kind of ran around shouting and then dragged them away. Except I don't really remember where I dragged them. I think it was down this way further. Anything? Nope. Keep on foraging then. We need this stuff. Somehow not making us tired yet. Though it will. Come on, chipstones. I wonder if you can make chipstone with a hammer. Nah, probably not. Hammers would be for banging nails and doing crafting. So I guess if you're lacking a hammer, which I think we are, you would need to use that instead. See, this is why we need to get to the self-storage, because there's usually some pretty good stuff in there. 3 freaking days, man. 3 freaking days. That's completely changed my game plan for this, I must say. Alright, we are now tired. So we're going to end up sleeping all day again, just because we're having to forage. Twigs, tree branches. You must be getting pretty good at foraging. Can you forage out here? Oh, you can. I wonder if you get other stuff depending on where you forage. Probably. We're getting a lot of berries. Alright, we are now very tired. We still have no chipstones. And we're getting a bit peckish. Have a berry. I should really be kind of making a note of what these berries are. I wonder if you start identifying them like as you get more foraging skill. Don't know. Because there's always a risk that you become ill if you eat the wrong type. Poisoned. Alright, let's go and sleep again. And let's go and chuck these things in my bag. Still going to carry them around because I'll probably need them for when I actually get the stuff I need. It's just not quite yet. Okay, that's not good. Alright, so now it's properly dark in my house. The lights are definitely not working. Not seeing any zombies out here, which is a good thing. Zoom out a bit so we can actually see a bit further. Yeah, it looks like they didn't get pulled towards us by the gunshot. Alright. So now what I think I'm going to do is sort out my storage a little bit. So we are going to... How are we going to do this? Grab the books and stuff first. We can put those somewhere else. More books in that one? Yes. Anything literature? Oh, you need recipes. Teacher's recipe, make cake batter, make pie dough. Cool. Didn't even know that was a thing. Right, so everything literature we will put in here. Hope that wasn't just the berry I moved. We'll soon find out, won't we? Well, we have lots of anti-boredom stuff here. Okay, that's that sorted. So we now have the 2 shelves over here. The top shelf I think I might actually use for canned goods and stuff. Oh wait, shelves can carry quite a lot less, so no, we're not going to do that. We're going to have this corner one for canned goods, so it's next to the fridge, so we can use these 2 for the food storage. I'm going to grab those now. Well, non-perishables is what I mean. Not necessarily canned goods. Not literally canned goods, and I'll also put the can opener in there. So, canned soup, cereal, crisps, rice, can opener. Berries, I guess we'll put in here. And then I think we'll put all of our random junk in here for the time being. And we can also use the stove as storage actually if it's not working. I guess we can use the shelf for emergency medical supplies. Do we have any? What's this? Right, so I think it's that shelf, which is this stuff, which we're going to just grab real quick and throw in with all this stuff. And then we'll sort this out for more useful stuff later on. I just kind of want everything in one place so we know exactly where it is. Tweezers are up on there. Alright, I think that's probably good enough. Yeah, it's getting properly dark now. Still feeling a little bit peckish, so... What food do we have? Let's move over here, because... pasta is not perishable. Peanut butter? Might be. Not sure. Can we sleep yet? I really need those. Yes, good. I really need some chip stones. That's what's holding this entire system back. And if we're going to be foraging all day again, then I'm just going to forage for berries and eat them. Right. Oh, zombies. Yikes. Wrong button. Sit down. Whoa. Move, move, move. No, 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 no. Oh, damn it. Oh man, I suck at fighting. Sit. Down. Am I still bleeding? I have like no medical supplies either, and my rolling pin just broke. Fan freaking tastic. And I'm infected. I'm dead again. Oh! Yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm getting a little bit dull of this. A little bit tired. Yeah, I'm bitten and infected. Ah, just kill me. Come on. Do your thing. And then we're going to start a map where power and water will last 2 to 6 months. Because this was just silly. Thank you. 4 days. Yeah, the power went off after 3. That was just ridiculous. 3 days of power. Well, that's it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.